Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Muscatine Today Show. So glad you could join us this morning. I would like to start off the show with thank you to all of our great sponsors. Like always, without them, we wouldn't have a show. So thank you so much to our sponsors, R7 Reclaimed. Don't miss out on their event coming up this weekend, Farm Life Festival. It's the 5th annual, and that's this Saturday. We will be out there tomorrow doing the show and introducing you to some of the vendors that are out there, and I'm really excited about that, to get a little sneak peek and give you guys a sneak peek of the Farm Life Festival coming this Saturday. Impact Life Blood Center, Lutheran Living, CBI, Toyota of Muscatine, Impact Athletic Performance, Suntan City, Unity Point Health Trinity Muscatine, and of course Hy-Vee with the Market Grill Express. The studios that we take over every day, and just we take over the whole Market Grill some days. So we are very appreciative to Hy-Vee for allowing us to do that and being a sponsor of the show. So we have actually someone to kick off the show with us from Hy-Vee. This was a big weekend. I mean, I talked about Mother's Day because, well, I mean, it was sort of a selfish reason. I wanted to remind my husband that Mother's Day was coming up, but Father's Day is right around the corner. So if you guys are not prepared for that yet, good news. Mike is here to talk to you a little bit, talk to us about all the ideas that Hy-Vee has to offer when it comes to Father's Day, right? So you're going to save the day if they've forgotten so far.
That's correct, Ashley. Ashley, right?
Yes, Ashley.
They actually say, I don't know if it's true or not, but a couple years ago they said that actually Father's Day is the biggest grilling day of the year. So, and Mother's Day is a really, really big day, but obviously I think Mother's Day you have a little bit more people going out for brunch.
Sure.
And Father's Day is a big deal. So
yep.
It is a big day. I actually work, it's such a busy day, I actually work Sunday.
Oh my goodness.
So, but you know what, it's so busy, it's no big deal.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of a fun day.
Yep.
So
I have tried, because grilling, I mean, it makes sense. It falls in June, everybody wants to be outside, nice weather, all of that stuff. Generally, my husband's the griller, and sometimes I try to take over the grill on Father's Day, just to kind of take on some of that work. So what are the things that Hy-Vee has to offer for me to grill up that's going to be within my capabilities?
Well, to be honest with you, it's not so much. The biggest thing as far as cooking, whether you're grilling or in the oven or on a skillet, whatever, the biggest thing is no matter how great of a piece of meat you have, you can ruin it by overcooking it.
Right. Yep.
So that is definitely one thing that you do not want to do no matter what.
Yep.
So I would recommend one thing for sure is a really good thermometer. I mean, you can buy these. We actually have some on top of our counter. I know Brent has quite a few. They're really inexpensive. It's a digital thermometer. I have one at home. And I'm here to tell you, I used to thought that I was a pretty good cook.
Yeah.
And I would just kind of time it, like 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes, or whatever. But now that I've got this thing, I'll tell you what, it really, really makes your food a lot better.
Awesome.
And I'm telling you, you can, even like with chicken breast, as long as you don't go over 165 and you use your meat thermometer, you will not dry it out. So, as far as that goes, that's going to be my biggest advice as far as cooking goes.
Gotcha.
And I guess if you're cooking and you're in charge that day, just keep the drinks full. That's just whether it be adult beverages or non-alcoholic beverages, just keep that beverage full.
Yep.
But so as far as meat goes and what I have to offer, I will say Hy-Vee and we here in Muscatine, I've got pretty much everything you're possibly looking for. Okay. The last month or so, we've started to carry Wagyu beef. I don't know if anybody's familiar with Wagyu beef. What they do is they grade beef. As far as beef goes, you have Wagyu, you have Prime, you have Choice, and you have Select.
Wow.
And obviously, the higher the grade, the little bit more price you're going to pay.
Right.
So, but Wagyu is the king.
Gotcha.
It's basically it came from Japan, and there are a few ranchers here in the United States that Hy-Vee is partnered with that we are able to get some in. I'm going to give a little plug to my buddy Grant Edkin from Kriger's.
Oh, nice.
He has been buying all my Wagyu. He bought a Wagyu strip and a Wagyu ribeye this week. But I'm here to tell you, folks, we're going to have a Wagyu ribeye all weekend long. Hopefully I don't run out. I'm going to have the tomahawk ribeye. We got prime strips, we got prime ribeyes, choice, select. I mean, we've got you covered.
Awesome.
Just a little something else. We've got ribs, we've got brisket.
Love it. If you're a smoker.
Yes, if you like to smoke, which a lot of people do, that's a big hobby these days.
Yep.
I do have I did get some nice frozen ribeyes in the other day. They're called a Chop House steak. We were able to get those last year during COVID when we couldn't get anything else.
Sure.
And I'll tell you what, I bought a few of them myself. They were really, really good. They're a nice 12-ounce ribeye, and they're only $7.99 each.
Oh, wow.
So that's pretty inexpensive.
Yeah.
If you're looking for something for Dad and you got to feed 4 or 5 people, I mean, you know what?
Yep.
Right now, unfortunately, the beef markets are kind of a little scary right now.
Yep.
So that is a nice, you could buy 4 or 5 of those and have a nice cookout and not break the bank.
Right. Yep.
So
Yep.
going back to what else we had with the ribs.
Yep.
Burgers, gourmet burgers, we've got brats. I mean, look, we've got you covered.
Yes.
But I just wanted to give a little shout out on a couple of those different things.
Yeah.
We also do carry some meat bundles. We do have 10 meat bundles. If you're looking for an idea for your dad, I know a couple different times I bought some for my dad.
Yeah.
Just because they do have everything, right?
Yep.
So.
Yep, they do. My husband's definitely the griller, but the meat bundles are awesome because it sometimes it gets you a little bit out of your comfort zone of like this thing that you cook all the time. And with the meat bundles, sometimes that brings in a little bit of.
It does give it a nice variety of some different things. Yeah.
Yep, for sure.
And they're also, you know, I think we have one that starts out at 25 and it goes all the way to 100.
Yep.
So, you know, whether you're spending the money on yourself or you got 2 or 3 siblings you want to pitch in, you know, go for the 100.
Perfect. Yeah, get the big one.
We also I do have they're flat iron steaks. There's like 27 to a case. Now, flat iron steaks, if you're not familiar with those, they did a taste testing down in Texas a few years ago, and that was like rated the number 2 most tender steak behind the filet. And these do look really, really nice. You can buy 27 of them for like $80. I think it comes out to be about like $2.75 a steak.
Yeah.
I'm not a math wizard, but that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, that is a really good deal. So
when they come individually cryovac, you can throw them in the freezer for them. You take them out whenever you want. Those are really nice.
Huh, might have to give that a try. I've never tried one of those.
I've got about 10 of those this weekend. So
everybody needs to get in, basically, is what he's saying, and get your meat, get ready to grill. It's going to be a beautiful day. It's not going to rain or do anything like that on us. So get ready for grilling on Father's Day.
And one other thing, too, I'll be here on Sunday. I'll be here tomorrow and Sunday. So if there's anything you're looking for, come on in. I'll cut it any way you'd like. I'll take care of you with whatever you'd want. So
awesome.
We got you covered.
Perfect. Hy-Vee's got you covered. So if you have forgotten, or if you're like me and you procrastinate until, you know, the day before and need to come out and grab stuff, Mike's got you covered.
That's right.
Awesome.
Right. Hey,
thank you so much.
Bet. Have a great day, guys.
Sweet. So that was your reminder, guys. Father's Day is this weekend. So if you're not prepared yet, you better get prepared really, really quickly. So I have a guest today that I am really excited about. So there is a fundraiser going on. Everyone knows about my passion for the Salvation Army and the box and just the great work that they're doing within our community. And so when I saw this, I thought, well, this is amazing. We have to talk about this on the show. And a very talented fellow reached out, and I am excited to have you on the show. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing your talents with us. He's gonna look at all this cool stuff he brought. He's gonna sing to us. I mean, this is gonna be a whole thing. But let's talk before you share all your talents with us. Let's talk a little bit about the fundraiser and a little bit behind why you guys chose to do that.
Yeah, well, there we go. We've been on a COVID kind of timeout, if you will. So everything's been on hiatus, okay? And we're just starting back up again, okay? We decided what a way to do it, but offer something back to the community, okay? And right now, it'll just be the harmonica player and I, Terry Westaway and I, okay? And then we're hoping to add the rest of the group as soon as possible to get back to a gelled unit, and then we can perform in other venues, so.
Awesome. So you guys are getting back into the shows and performing. What made you guys decide to do this fundraiser with Salvation Army and Skinnies, and what kind of brought that whole thing on for you guys?
Well, with the COVID situation, okay, I bicycle a lot, okay, and go right by the Salvation Army, and there's on certain days when they have the food pantry open, there's a long line of there, people getting food, and I said, that is just so incredibly sad, you know, that people in Muscatine do not have enough to eat.
Yeah.
And so I kind of filed that, okay, and then I said, you know, let's do that, okay. So Terry and I talked a little bit and included the rest of the band members, and they're going to possibly participate in future events, but we decided to do this one.
Sure.
Okay, and then we've got the Bridgeport Golf and also the American Legion. We made arrangements with those folks to have a concert as a fundraiser for the Salvation Army. Wow. And then we'll see where it goes. There's no reason that we have to stop doing these.
Yeah.
So we can keep doing them forever. It's just those are what we have on tap for the near future. So
awesome. So tell us a little bit about the fundraiser tonight. So if people want to come out and eat some yummy food and listen to some music, how's that all go? Is it a percentage of the sales? Are you selling items? How do people support the Salvation Army and be a part of this tonight?
Well, Lieutenant Greg will be there, okay? It's basically a fundraiser, free will. There's no cover to get in. Just come and eat, have a good time, and if you want to contribute, that's great, okay? Yes. If you just want to hang out, that's great too, okay? But, you know, some of this is to get awareness of the food pantry to the general populace of Muscatine, okay? Yeah. Because they always need funding, you know. So, and if we can just keep that going, you know, make people aware, remind them of the need of that organization fills. Yeah. So that's great. So
yeah. See, Skinny's Barbecue, if you're not aware, is right downtown Muscatine on 2nd Street. It's in the Pearl Plaza. It's a great place to eat if you haven't ate there yet. But go get some dinner maybe and listen to some music. And if you're able, you just make a donation to the Salvation Army.
Sure, we'll have a hat we're going to pass around. Lieutenant Gray's going to say a few words and then go through the crowd occasionally, and if you know, you can just flag him down if you want to give some contribution.
Awesome.
If not, that's fine too. There again, you know, this is not about forced donations.
Right.
You know, we're here to have a good time, and if we can, raise as much money as we can for the organization. So
I love it. Cool. So let's talk a little bit about the band. Give you guys props here. So you have several people in the band. Tell us about the band, how long you guys have been together, and all of that good information.
Okay. Well, the band started. Terry and I started as a band 16 years ago.
Wow.
So people say, "Who are you?" We're the On the Wall band. I've never heard of them. Of course you haven't. Okay. We're the most famous unknown band in the Muscatine area. Okay. We usually play smaller venues, and we play mostly our own tunes, so it puts us in a very, I would say, precarious situation. A lot of the larger venues want people to play covers, particularly of known artists, and we do that to a certain extent.
Right.
Okay, but we're interested in sharing our music with the general populace. So
awesome, and
that's Rough Tracks. We just did that last April. We decided just to what we've got. To this point in time, the pandemic was here. We couldn't get together, so I put this together with songs that we've got written, 16 new ones, okay? And then my brother and I decided to collaborate on an album or a CD, and we've got 12 more that we're working on, and we'll have that done probably sometime this fall. So
very cool. I love it. So you're willing to share your talents with us this morning and sing us a song or two?
Sure.
Awesome. All right. Well,
I'll just start up and you tell me when you've had enough, okay? Okay.
All right.
Okay, I'd like to do some songs that we've written, okay? Because that's what we do, okay?
Correct.
Not to be self-serving, but it probably is. But anyway, so, you know. So we've got drummer here. Usually we'd have somebody playing drums, but it's kind of hard to fit him in this little area. So, and that he's working hard today, supporting his family. So anyway, so I'd like to start off with one. It's a country tune. Okay, we started writing it kind of as a spoof, and then it kind of morphed into something, and the band liked it, so we're playing it whenever we play. So
I like it.
So I'll play this tonight, and we usually play this whenever we play out. So again, it's a country tune. People like country, so if you like this,
country. I like country.
Okay. Play some country. This is country. So, okay. I woke up round dawn last Thursday morning. Empty pail beside me on the bed. Note was taped onto the bathroom mirror. As I read it, this is what it said. Sorry, but you see, I got to leave you. Don't know why, but Sam, I just can't stay. Ain't quite sure which is the way I'm going. I just know I got to get away. I know I ain't missing your sweet lips. Don't know much, miss holding you so near. Still don't feel a bit sad and lonely, but somehow there's a tear in my beer. Open the door, I see it's dark and lonely. Silence, it's still quiet as a mouse. I look around to find the thing that's missing. Without you here, our home is just a house. You know I ain't missing your sweet lips. Don't so much miss holding you so near. Still don't feel a bit sad and lonely. Somehow there's a tear in my beer. Somehow there's a tear in my beer. Oh, somehow there's a tear in my beer.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I love it. That's awesome. I can't wait for this evening to hear some more songs. Are you going to at least one more for us? How about?
Okay, well, I'll let you choose then, okay?
Okay.
Kind of a rocky tune or a bluesy tune.
Let's go Rocky. I mean,
Okay.
it's we're halfway through the week. We got to just rock it out.
Okay,
It's Rocky.
well, the other one is definitely blues, so this one you may not think is so much rock and roll, but whatever, so. If I had to put it in a genre, that would be it, rock,
Gotcha.
so okay. Hopefully pop rock, but anyway.
Pop
so,
rock. I like
okay.
it.
We'd like it to be popular, okay? This is called Your Mama Don't Like Me, okay? Yeah, because it happens all the time.
It does happen.
I said your mama don't like me, your daddy spites me, your sister don't like none of my friends, and your cousin Aunt Lou wishes that we were through. The persecution, it never ends. On that sunny day down in West LA, I saw you, thought I'd give you a try. Sorry, switching keys here. But I never thought that all the baggage you brought would be the reason that I'd say goodbye. You and I got along, thought that I did no wrong, did not believe how good it did go. Till that big summer bash, started hearing some trash from some folks and friends that I didn't know. I said your mama don't like me, your daddy spites me, your sister don't like none of my friends, and your cousin and Lou wishes that we were through. The persecution, it never ends. Started slamming my hair, said my complexion's too fair, my socks and shoes and pants didn't match, that my kind wouldn't stay, leave you lonely someday. They said I wasn't much a catch. I felt my jaw drop, my heart almost stopped, did not believe just what I heard. It was just like they knew me, they were seeing right through me, without me even saying a word. I said your mama don't like me, your daddy spites me, your sister don't like none of my friends, and your cousin and Lou wishes that we were through. The persecution, it never ends. Well, I feel like this grief is between disbelief. I get the message that they're trying to send. What I'm thinking might grieve you. It's quick gonna leave you. It's time for this romance to end. I said your mama don't like me, your daddy spites me, your sister don't like none of my friends, and your cousin and Lou wishes that we were through. The persecution, it never ends. I said the persecution, it never ends. You know the persecution, it never ends. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Started off in the wrong key there. I started for the next song, so I had to...
I would have never known.
I know. Well,
I thought it sounded great. You knew.
Well, thank you. I knew. Right away I go, whoops. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Awesome. So if you want to hear more music, great music like that, plus another band member, it has to just even get better than that when you add more and more band members.
He is a phenomenal harmonica player. Yeah.
That's awesome. You can do that tonight at Skinny's. What time are you guys going to start?
We'll start at 5:30, 7 to 7:30.
Awesome-ish.
We may stay if the crowd's there and if they're highly motivated to hear some more.
Yeah,
we'll hang around.
Let's be highly motivated tonight so that we can hear some music and enjoy some Skinny's barbecue and be there for a great cause.
Yes, thank you very much for the opportunity to present our fundraiser tonight. So
yes, thank you so much. I hope that a ton of people show up. I love the Salvation Army and what they do for our community, and I think is awesome that you guys are supporting.
Have some fun.
Yeah.
Eat the brisket. It's great. It is really wonderful. Okay.
Gotcha.
We had like 5 pounds of it in the fridge, and we pull a little bit out every once in a while and make sandwiches. So
I like it. It is a yummy place to eat. So go grab some good food tonight for dinner and listen to some tunes and support a great cause this evening, starting at 5:30 at Skinny's right downtown Muscatine. They'll be there until at least 7:30.
Yes.
Maybe longer if you guys get out there and really start cheering for them. Keep them going.
Oh, you don't have to cheer so much. Just keep both eyes open. That would be great.
Just keep both eyes open. Gotcha. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. All right, we are going to go to a quick break and highlight some of our great sponsors again, and we will be right back with Nicole from United Way.
We just don't work out in a single plane of motion.
Get your boots to the barn
for the 5th Annual Farm Life Festival
in Grandview, Iowa, a day in the country like no other. Shop over 50 vintage and handmade vendors,
Stroll through our 2-story reclaimed barn.
Enjoy mouth-watering barbecue and dance a few steps to the live music.
Just $3 admission and kids 14 and under are free.
Like our Farm Life Festival Facebook page, and we will see you on June 19th from 9 to 3.
Boots recommended, but not required.
Awesome. So that was a lot of fun. I don't always get to have musical talents on the show. So go out and be a part of that fundraiser for sure tonight and enjoy a little community and some good music and stuff tonight. So Nicole is here with us now, and we're going to talk a little bit about United Way and all the things you guys are up to, because you're always up to a lot.
We are.
So what do we have to talk about today?
Well, we're still collaborating with our community partners to
Sure.
help with the COVID vaccinations.
Yes.
So I wanted to remind everyone to get your vaccination if you haven't gotten it already.
Yep.
There's lots of places to get it. You can also call public health and talk with them about some of their walk-in days.
Awesome.
But next Tuesday, we will be at the Susan Clark Junior High School.
Oh, okay.
For a vaccination clinic. That will be Pfizer, and that will be from 3 to 7, and that is from ages 12 and up.
Okay.
Ages 12 to 17 do need a parent permission to be there, but yeah, so we'll
Gotcha.
be there for that. And then next Thursday night, we'll be at the Almost Friday Fest with the vaccination clinic.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, we'll be partnering with the public health for these. We utilize volunteers for these efforts, so we're kind of excited about this.
Yes, that's very exciting. I think the point we're at now in our community with you guys and just the collaboration that's happened with public health, you guys are doing a great job at bringing those to everyone, to the
Right.
people all over town, setting up different clinics, whether it be at schools or Almost Friday Fest, where a bunch of people are going to be. So I love that. Making it easy. If people want to get vaccinated, it's there and it's available and it's within walking distance at some point in time, you know. So kind of eliminating some of those barriers that people might have, bringing it right to them. So very cool. So how have the clinics that you guys have been doing gone so far?
Pretty well. So we have about 26%, I think is the latest numbers, of folks that are not vaccinated in our community in Muscatine County.
Sure.
So we're actually doing pretty well. We're going to be starting to work in Louisa County, where we have a little bit more work to do.
Yeah.
But it's a more spread out community, so
Sure.
it's a little harder to get folks transportation and so forth to places. So we're going to be working with that.
Awesome.
Next phase.
That's the next phase. Moving to Louisa County. Here we go. They are a lot more spread out, and so it'll be a little bit harder to find those good locations that people can really, get there easily. But they'll do it. I have no doubt.
Yeah.
You guys will find a way that need.
Right, they'll help with their services in our county, so
Yep, I love it.
they do a lot of the counseling and getting people replaced
Sure.
after a disaster like that.
Yep,
so.
yep. So you can come and volunteer or come and donate, whichever you can do. Fill the truck up. Let's do that as a community so that the people who need it have the support to get out of situations maybe that have been hard. I mean, that's one of the hardest things, is leaving your things behind in a domestic violence situation. And so if we can eliminating barriers for people to get out of those unsafe situations by saying, listen, I know it's hard to leave your stuff behind, but we'll make sure that you have things to move forward.
And these are items that could be baby items, it could be kids' clothing, it could be bedding, food. I mean, it's a very large
a wide variety of different things. So if you've done some spring cleaning and you have some nice things still that you would like to get rid of and donate, this would be a great place to do that. So they'll be here at Hy-Vee from 9 to noon on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to volunteer, reach out. That would be greatly appreciated. How many volunteers are you looking for?
4.
4. See,
Yeah.
we can do that. We can get
And they're
4
doing
people.
it in shifts, so you can do like 8 to 10 and 10 to 12. So 8 o'clock we'll be setting up, and so
Awesome.
it's
Very
it's simple.
cool. You can totally do that. We can do that. We'll fill those 4 spots for sure.
So our next projects are Day of Carings. So we have partnered with H&I, and we're doing a Day of Caring for their interns, and that will be June 25th in the morning. That's a Friday. So if you are in need of a project done at your house, maybe some yard work or something simple like that we could utilize some interns, feel free to give me a call at the office and we'll get you signed up.
Awesome. And so what is that, like the area that you guys do that? Is it within city limits or?
That one will be city limits.
Okay.
Corteva and Durant will be doing one in August for the Durant folks.
Gotcha.
And then we'll be doing our big fall one with adults September 29th.
I'm so happy that Day of Caring's back.
I know, it's such a fun event.
It is a fun event, and it gets people involved and gives them an opportunity to volunteer and use their talents and do some hard work, sometimes easy work even, but it's always fun. So cool that you guys are involving the interns for this one. So if they have a project in mind, they can just reach out to you and let you know.
Just give me a call at the United Way office, which is 563-263-5963, and I'd be more than happy to get you signed up.
Awesome.
That will be Friday, June 25th in the morning.
So if you have any project ideas, reach out and let them know in advance so that they can make sure that, all of the stuff's set up and lined up, and they have interns to come send your way to get those projects done.
Yeah, we're excited about that.
That is very cool. It sounds like they're doing a ton of stuff for the interns that are in town.
Yeah, they do all
I
the
love
time
it.
trying to keep them involved in our community and active. So
yes.
that,
I think it's great. I love it. Very cool. Anything else?
So our next thing is that we're getting ready for our Thanksgiving in July, and this is where we do our food drive, and we partner with Salvation Army and MTS Food Pantry. So if you are interested in holding a drive in your office, you can contact us, or at your club or whatever, so that we can make sure that you're on the list. That will be the last week of July, and all the information is on our website, but you can also call us at the office, and we'd be more than happy to walk you through that process.
Awesome, yeah. Those are always fun. I always enjoyed doing like that and the baby shower and stuff like that at the hospital when I was there.
The baby shower was huge this year, so thank you to everyone in the community that participated in that. I was just blown away about all the donations that were
That's
given.
awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. I think people with things that have happened in the last year and a half, I think it's really opened people's eyes to the fact that like at any moment things can go crazy, and it's there's always someone who's going through something and they might need a little bit of help. And so I think it's really opened people's eyes that may not have been before even.
Correct.
So cool that the baby shower went well. Next is the Thanksgiving in July, where you can bring food items, those non-perishables, but you guys are looking for work sites right now to host those. So if you have a work site, if you work somewhere and you would like to put something together, give Nicole a shout out. And she'll hook you up and give you all the details. But they're super fun and easy, so don't think it's like this whole deal if you want to do a Thanksgiving in July. It's literally can be as easy or as fun or as big as you want it to be for your work site. So.
Yeah, anytime if you're interested in volunteering, reach out to me, and I'd be more than happy to get you connected with a great volunteer opportunity that you're interested in.
Yep. That's always the first place I send people if they're looking for volunteer ideas. Even if United Way doesn't have an event going on right at that minute, Nicole always knows about some of those opportunities out in the community and can help connect you with something that you can be involved in. And it's cool because really no matter what your talent, your passion, whatever is, you can find something that you can kind of fulfill that and do a lot of good for the community at the same time. So.
Exactly, and that's what we like. We like to know what is going on in the community so that we can make sure that the volunteers who are willing and able can be partnered with the right volunteer opportunity.
Very cool. Well, sounds like you have a whole list of things to do. Your to-do list is always really large. But that's good. So almost Friday Fest clinics, Susan Clark, not elementary, I almost said elementary, middle school, junior high. They'll have a clinic there. All of this information is on the United Way Facebook page, so if you're looking for those specific dates and times and didn't get them jotted down in time, they do a great job at keeping up on the social media, and you can look on their website, all of those things to get all that information. But there's a lot going on, so no matter what your talents are, if you want to volunteer or donate. This Saturday, though, we got to get 4 people.
Yeah.
To donate a little bit of time to help with the fundraiser that's happening here at Hy-Vee. We can do it. Thank you so much for coming on and
Thanks for having
for being
us.
patient through our concert. That was fun. A little morning tunes. Thank you guys for coming and for riding along with us on this little journey. I'm excited about tomorrow's show. We're going to go to R7 Reclaimed up in Grandview, Iowa, and we are going to do the show live from there. We're going to give you a sneak peek of all the vendors as they set up for the Farm Life Festival, and hopefully I'll get to do like a little pre-shopping and get my eyes on some things so that when I get there I can just like make a dash for all the things that I need at the
needs
Farm
or
Life.
wants?
Maybe once. Sometimes it feels like a need.
I know. At that time, you're like,
Oh, I really need this. Yes, a lot of wants, but it's a super fun event. So I hope you guys will tune in tomorrow and get excited with us as we go live from R7 for the show in the morning. Just a couple quick reminders for you guys. Don't forget that Father's Day is coming up. Don't forget. Mike was here to remind you that Hy-Vee can help you out with some of those grilling items that you may need to celebrate and grill out. Today, so Lutheran Living sponsors This Day in History and National Days. And today there were a few that I thought I should mention to you guys so you could celebrate. Global Garbage Man Day. I mean, shout out to them for all their hard work. Eat Your Veggies Day. So if you have
That's
veggies
totally
on your
a Blue
plate,
Zone thing.
yeah,
That's how we met.
That is when we met. Eat Your Veggies Day today. So get out there and eat some veggies. And it's also National CNA Day. It's kind of they always do that as kind of a gear up to National Nurses Week, which is coming up. So celebrate some of those CNAs. They are the ones in those rooms and doing a lot of hard work. So make sure that you celebrate those if you have any CNAs in your life. They deserve a little recognition as well. Thank you so much for joining us on the show. Thank you so much to our sponsors. And we will see you again tomorrow. Until then, though, remember that kindness is free. So spread that stuff wherever you go.
Here at Total Muscatine, we believe it's important to be strong supporters of our local community.
And that's why we donate thousands upon thousands of dollars to local Muscatine charities each year.
It's the reason why all of our employees are local to the area and have a vested interest in our community.
Even Daisy and Dilly keep it local by visiting the local dog park.
So remember, when you shop Total Muscatine, you're not only sure to get great service, but you're here also supporting local.